everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here to talk about the SUNSOFT Is Back retro game selection that recently released from publisher Red Art Games. Now, this released on the 6th of the 9th, 2024, and I was lucky enough to send a copy for this video, so huge thank you to them for that. Now, this collection brings together 3 classic SUNSOFT games from the 8-bit era of video games, and to the West for the first time, because all of these games were stuck in Japan and have been for the first time, so they're now here in English for the first time ever. And I will say, I wouldn't say these are like classics, the best of the best, the cream of the crop, but they are first time ever over in the West, and it's really nice to finally play some of these games. Now, the 3 games included are the Wing of Madoola, there's the Firework Thrower Kantaro's 53 Stations of the Tokaido, and there is Ripple Island. Now, these all vary in sort of gameplay styles, and I like that. It's like 3 different games in 3 different styles. Like, one of them's a like point and click RPG, for instance. The other is like an action game, and they're all unique. And one thing I will say, while the games are decent, I mean, they're not the ones I would have sort of remembered from the NES era of games, the Famicom, if you're from Japan. The presentation here is fantastic. So they've done a fantastic job here with like the UI, the borders and everything like that are all unique to each game. There's information about each game before you start, as well as a gallery mode which shows you like concept art and promotional material for the games. There's multiple aspect ratios, CRT filters, and they've also got like save states and rewind functions, which I absolutely love. I love playing retro re-releases, and having the sort of save states is a must. The rewind is also useful on the more tricky games, because you've got to think, back in the day, these games are quite short. They were built for the Famicom, and they were made harder because it's like that arcade era where they want the way to keep you going and playing over and over is because of how difficult the game is. So having save states and rewind functions are really great. They've also like crafted 3D models of the original game cartridges as well, which you can take a look at in game. Now, each of these games are quite fun. I must admit, I did enjoy playing them. I will say the graphics aren't bad. Like, I was never a NES player. I really got into gaming while I had a NES back in the day. It was mainly the Mega Drive when I really got into playing retro video games, what you'd class as retro. It was the Mega Drive, and like that blew me away. But I must admit, the art that's available in these games, the graphics, is really good. It stood the test of time. They're bright, they're colourful, they're quite detailed as well. I thought that was really interesting. There's nice music in all of them, really, really well done. And I feel like if you've never played these games before, you should really check this bundle out and give them a try. Now, this bundle is priced at £8.39 on Xbox, playable on Series X and S consoles only on Xbox, so it is like current generation only. Now, it's also available on PC, Switch, and PlayStation as well. Now, there is a like physical edition as well on, I think, on PlayStation and maybe on Switch. There isn't an Xbox physical edition, which is a shame, but I totally understand why there isn't one. But it's really cool to go back down like memory lane and see some like the older SUNSOFT titles. You've got to think these came out in like the, I think, 86 and 88 respectively, so they're like the late 80s. The variety of games on offer is nice. I love that you can switch all the frames out and you can look at everything. It's a really well-made package for such a cheap price. I can't believe it's so cheap for what you're getting. So check it out. It's available right now. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content, guys. And let me know in the comments, have you played any of these 3 before today? Because I hadn't, but I'm so glad I got to. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.